Hello and welcome to this hypnosis audio. In this hypnosis audio, we're going to implant a trigger into your mind. That trigger will be hush puppy. When you or someone you trust says the phrase or types and submits the phrase, hush puppy, then you will feel a need to go really quiet and just listen for the next minute or until you think or are told by the person, good puppy, in which you will be able to speak again. When under the effects of this hush puppy, you will feel your thoughts fade away and just be able to enjoy that comfortable silence. Sound good? If so, please continue listening. To start, we're going to focus on your breathing. Take a deep breath in for me. And just hold 1, 2, 3, and out. A deep breath in. Hold 1, 2, 3, and out. And just repeat that for me, will you? Good. Breathing in, holding, and out. You're like natural at this. For every breath you take, you're going to feel yourself feeling slightly more relaxed, slightly more focused on my voice, slightly more suggestible, so that way I can implant that trigger firmly into your mind to familiarize your brain with what it's like when it's not needing to do all that pesky thinking and instead able to hush, focus, and to listen, because it feels nice to be able to just take a moment and let yourself be distracted by my voice, to let all of those other pesky thoughts, distractions, or anything else just fade into the back of your mind as you're able to focus on me, breathing, listening, and accepting. 3 simple tasks for your good little mind as we help bring you down more and more, bit by bit, as we prepare your mind for a countdown. As I count you down, your focus on my voice will increase more and more. As I count you down, you will find yourself becoming more relaxed, more suggestible. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Good. 5. What was once many thoughts buzzing and zipping around, beginning to condense, beginning to slow. 4. A thick fog crossing over your mind as my words operate like a bright light, allowing you to focus on that and easily able to ignore everything else. 3, that fog condensing further to a wonderful rain cloud begins to drip, drip, drip and drop and flood your brain, washing over it, taking those thoughts away. 2, as they pool at the bottom of your mind, beginning to create a small whirlpool as they're able to be drained away. And we reach 1 as those thoughts are carried down your brainstem, your neck, over your shoulders and out your fingertips, allowing complete and total focus on my words. And then finally 0, as we deep drop, deep drop, deep drop into safe, comfortable, blissful trance. Deep drop, deep drop, deep drop, to allow me to pull you down more and more as we deep drop, deep drop, deep drop, each deep drop slightly more deep than the last. As we deep drop, deep drop, deep drop, and allow that good, wonderful mind to sleep. Now, let's give you a test trigger, shall we? Whenever I, or someone you trust, says or types head pat, you will feel a soft, warm pat on your head. It will fill you with a feeling of comfort and reassurance, and make you feel extra warm and fuzzy inside. Feel these words pressed into your mind as we prepare yourself to use it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Head pat. Can you feel the head pat? Do you enjoy the head pat? Most dogs love the head pat. And if you can't feel it quite yet, that's okay. It will grow stronger with every use. But if you would like, you could return to the start of this file and listen to the induction again to bring you just a bit deeper. But for all of you who are already feeling the head pat, you are ready for that ultimate trigger. Whenever I, or someone you trust, or even yourself, says or types the words, "Hush, puppy," you will feel your mind quickly become organized like it is now, allowing it to quiet down and focus and to listen. You will notice what the time is, and then by the time it switches to 1 minute and then 2 minutes past, you will not be able to speak until that time is passed, or until the person who used that phrase tells you, "Good puppy." That will be your trigger. So feel it being pressed into your mind, realizing how quiet both your words and your mind can be when you hear that phrase, "Good puppy." Hush. puppy. Good puppy. Hush, puppy. And as I added a little treat for your mind, you will be filled with a feeling of pride and accomplishment for being such a good puppy. And that's all it is. Being able to be quiet when we say, hush, puppy. And go ahead, attempt to speak, and notice how difficult it is to make any noises, how you can't quite seem to get it out, that restriction that you've allowed to be placed into your head, and how enjoyable it is to be silent, to be hushed, and then good puppy, and being able to be as noisy as you want. Magical, isn't it? Well, now we are ready to pull you back up from trance. 1. A deep breath in, feeling happy, content, and excited. 2. Another breath, slightly more shallow, feeling rejuvenated, relaxed, and prepared to take on the rest of your day. 3. The cogs of your mind turning once more, allowing free thought to flow through. 4. Awareness returning, remembering where you are. And 5. Awaken. And welcome back from trance. If you enjoyed this file and found it effective, please do share it around to those that you think would also enjoy it, or give it a like, or comment down below what your experience was with it. Additionally, and only if you have the means to do so, I have a link to my Patreon linked below, where you can access raw audios, my Discord server, or otherwise just support me to make more content like this one. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that you have a very wonderful time playing with the trigger that you allowed me to install. Have a great rest of your day, and bye-bye until next time.